Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na, 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 sha-na-na-na-na-na-na. They're tuning in, they're turning out. The IPA Polka Show, without a doubt. So turn it up, we'll lay it down. The IPA Polka Show is back in town, singing la 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 lay. La 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 lay. Hey, they're tuning in, they're turning out. The IPA Polka Show, without a doubt. It's the IPA Polka Show. Let's go.
Let's get this party started. Get out there on the floor. Take a chance and have a dance. You'll yell and scream for more. Let's get this party started. Get out there on the floor. Take a chance and have a dance. You'll yell and scream for more. Let's get this place a-rockin'. We'll be here all night long. Let's get this party started and we'll start here with this song. Let's get this party started and raise your glasses high. Have a beer and spread some cheer. The party starts inside. Let's get this joint a-jumpin'. The music fills the air. Let's get this party started. I can see you're almost there. Let's get this party started. Our voices are as one. Have no regrets, I'm gonna bet you're out there having fun. Feel the music pumping, the feeling's oh so right. We got this party started and we'll party here all night.
Good morning, everybody. This is the IPA show, and my name is Bonnie Ryniec, and I'm a director with the IPA.
And hi, everyone. This is Laura Mateja, the secretary of the IPA. I sure hope all of you are staying indoors and staying warm this snowy week of February.
And this is IPA Director Dan Mateja here in the studio. And Bonnie, you sound very happy this morning.
I'm always happy.
You are.
Yep, I'm a happy gal.
And who else do we have in the studio but
Dennis Mikolajewski, IPA Director, getting that party started. I want to send out get well wishes and hope you're having a great day to my buddy Tony Salkus. And boy, this is a big weekend for the IPA as we have a big dance in Ludlow, Massachusetts going on this weekend. We've got
it's actually happening right now. As
absolutely,
we speak, right?
yeah, it
Starting
is.
off.
It is. So it's from what I'm hearing, we've got great crowds and all that, and we're doing a salute to Scrubby today or this afternoon in Ludlow. So why don't we play a Dynatone song, one off the Polka Jammin' to the Max CD, and one called Buffalo is a Polka Town.
Buffalo is a polka town with loads of boys and girls around. It's very plain to see they're singing merrily, singing and hopping up and down. It's very plain to see they're singing merrily, singing and hopping up and down. Polka is the dance for me. My feet move automatically. My head sways side to side. My feet go left to right. Oh gee, I'm happy as can be. My head sways side to side. My feet go left to right. Oh gee, I'm happy as can be.
Hi, this is a reminder that the next IPA General Membership meeting will be on Thursday, March 19th. That's a Thursday, not a Tuesday, because it's the actual St. Joseph's Day. So we're having a St. Joseph's Mass and table. Doors will open at 6:30 p.m. The meeting is at 7 o'clock p.m. at Polonia Banquets at 4604 South Archer Avenue. And just to reiterate, that is a Thursday, March 19th, and not the Tuesday.
And don't forget, folks, that the next big event coming up on a Sunday for the IPA is going to be our joint dance with Let's Polka USA, and that's going to be taking place on Sunday, March 22nd at Glendora Banquets, 10225 South Harlem Avenue. Doors open at 1, music from 2 to 6. And this year it's the IPA Tribute Band with special guest. He's coming back all the way from Canada, Polka Hall of Famer Mr. John Guda. And for those of you who were there last year, you saw the show that John put on. He does a great job entertaining the people. And as a special treat, we've also got Patrick Novak, the Polish fiddler from Omaha, Nebraska, is going to be joining us on stage, as well as many of the Chicago Polka Hall of Famers are going to be making an appearance and singing a couple tunes with the band. So it's going to be a great afternoon, a lot of fun, a lot of entertainment. Come on out and join us. It's our 4th annual joint dance with Let's Polka USA, Sunday, March 22nd at the Glendora House.
And Dan, I've got one hot off the press here. This is a brand new dance we're just ready to announce as the International Polka Association presents the D Street Band. And this time we're taking the show on the road once again. This time we're going to Wausau, Wisconsin at the Rib River Ballroom.
Can you say that again, Dennis?
The Rib River Ballroom. I got through it
good.
the first time. You're pressing your luck now to have me do it a second time. That is at 3237 East State Highway 29 in Marathon, Wisconsin, which is, I think, a suburb of Wausau area. It'll be admission $12, which will be payable at the door. If you show your IPA membership card, you get $1 off. Once again, that is going to be on Saturday, April 18th. And we're tossing around the idea. I know it's a couple months ahead. We may run a bus trip, so we'll keep everybody informed in case that does come to fruition.
Where's that going to be at again, Dennis?
The Rib River Ballroom.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure people don't forget.
Hey, Wiver?
Wivel.
Bonnie, I think it's time for a song. You pick one out for us?
Yes, I did pick one out. One of my favorites by Henny and the Versa Jays called Mother's Hands.
Pamiętasz jak jeszcze u kolan matki papierowymi bawił żołnierzami, jak dziad przez okno fał z miód ci ci wojsko, a tyś zelewał się strumieniami. Hołyły wtedy troski twe dziecięce, matczyne ręce, matczyne ręce. Hołyły wtedy troski twe dziecięce, matczyne ręce, matczyne ręce. Za synem strojnym mundur wymarzony. Pamiętaj o niej, pisz często serdecznie, niech otwierając twój list upragniony, znajdą w nich jasno swych nadziei tęczę. Matczyne ręce, matczyne ręce, znajdą w nich jasno swych nadziei tęczę. Matczyne ręce, matczyne ręce.
To remind our listening audience about our great calendar raffle that is once again going on this year. You have several chances of winning. If your number is picked, you will get put back in for the next raffle. And actually, this coming general meeting, which is St. Joseph's Day, we will be pulling some new calendar raffle winners. And it's $20 to get into this raffle, and you have a chance of winning $100 throughout the rest of the year. So be sure to get in on this. It's a great way to win a good amount of money for very little investment, and you get to win over and over.
And Bonnie, do you know where everyone's going to be Labor Day weekend this year?
I sure do.
Where?
In Buffalo.
In Buffalo, of course, because it's our big International Polka Convention taking place this year in Buffalo, New York. It's the 47th annual. And that's going to be at the Millennium Hotel in Buffalo, New York. Labor Day weekend, mark your calendars, everybody. Come out and join us. It's going to be a great time. We've got entertainment, some of the best polka bands in the country all weekend long. Polka Family, The News, Dennis Mikolajewski, polka country musicians, the IPA tribute band, the Buffalo Touch, Lenny Gomulka, Tony Bozunchik, and the new Phase, and Freeze Dried. So mark your calendars, Labor Day weekend, our 47th annual polka convention taking place at the Millennium Hotel in Buffalo, New York. Rooms are still available, but they're going pretty fast, guys. We've had the biggest pickup of rooms this early in the season that we've ever had for any convention. So we really expect that it's going to be a nice full house. So don't wait. Don't hesitate. If you want a room, please call in.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, we're announcing all these things in the future. How about something going on today? This afternoon, we have a Dance at Glendora Banquets, and that is sponsored by Bel Air Enterprises and also by the Helping Hands Food Pantry of St. Cyril and Methodius in Lamont Parish. It's going to be music by Bob Colo's Misty Blues, and the doors open at 1 o'clock. Music and dancing 1:30 to 5:30, and it's $12 payable at the door. Children 12 and under are admitted free. Food and drinks will be available for purchase. And Bel Air wants to remind us that this is like I said, for the food pantry for St. Cyril and Methodius Parish. So if you could bring in a non-perishable food item, that would be very much appreciated, so we can pack the pantry and help out those needy individuals. So, okay, I think we're going to go right on to music here. We brought up that IPA is having a dance in March featuring John Gora, and so we're going to play one by John Gora and Gorale off the Butterfly CD, one called the 9 O'Clock Polka.
Siódma, 4 jakaś płyta, 8, 9 ktoś to sczyta. Płyta szyta, nie wiem, że dziś jest ona. 1, 7, 3, 5, ktoś mi wszystko dziś popląta. Ale jedno wiem, umówiłem cię z nią na 9. Tak mi do niej tęskno już. Zaraz wezmę od szefa konto, kupię jej bukiecik róż. Potem kino, kawiarnia i spacer, księżycową jasną noc. I będziemy szczęśliwi, weseli, aż przyjdzie północ i nas rozdzieli. I umówię się znów na 9. I na 9, tak jak dziś. Jak ten czas powoli leci, 1, 2, pół do 3, do 9 jeszcze tyle godzin. I gdyby można zrobić czary, ponapędzać te zegary, by 9 była już. Umówiłem się z nią na 9, tak mi do niej tęskno już. Zaraz wezmę od szefa konto, kupię jej bukiecik róż. Potem kino, kawiarnia i spacer, księżycową jasną noc. I będziemy szczęśliwi, weseli, aż przyjdzie północ i nas rozdzieli. I umówię się znów na 9. I na 9, tak jak dziś. O, na 9 nie mogę wytrzymać.
When you need to place your trust and confidence in a funeral home in time of need, turn to Ed Tilka. Ed is committed to your complete satisfaction and prides himself on the quality of service and dedication to your individual needs. He will ensure that the arrangements you make meet your wishes. He will explain the value and benefit of all available options. He offers an unequaled selection of services not available at many other funeral homes, such as assisting your family's travel accommodations for the funeral, as well as access to their grief management library and licensed grief counselors at their 24-hour compassion hotline. Ed does this because providing your family with peace of mind is his top priority. Ed has over 20 years of experience serving in the funeral industry. He is the manager and director at Ridge Funeral Home, 6620 West Archer Avenue on the southwest side, and Malik Funeral Home, 6000 North Milwaukee Avenue, as well as Montclair Lucania Funeral Home, 6901 West Belmont Avenue on the northwest side. Contact Ed at 773-585-7900, 773-774-4100 or 773-622-9300. A member of the Dignity Memorial Network.
Okay, I want to send some special requests out for some of my favorite customers over at the United Center. We've got the Kretches, we've got Butch Garrett, and my buddy Mike from St. James Parish. They all wanted to hear some Eddie Blazonczyk and a Versatone, so we're going to do one called Girls, Girls, Girls.
Everywhere that I go, a girl is waiting. I tell them sweet things and we go dating. I whisper things in their ears like you're my only, and you will never, ever be lonely. Girls, 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 they're all made to love, made to kiss and hug and take advantage of. Girls, 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 all have one goal in life, to get some single fella and become his wife. There's this girl way out east, her name is Terry. I told her someday that we might marry. Way out west, there's this girl, her name is Betty. She's crazy about me, we're going steady. Girls, 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 they're all made to love, made to kiss and hug and take advantage of. Girls, 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 all have one goal in life, to get some single fella and become his wife. Up north, there's this girl that I call Honey. She's not so pretty, but she's got money. Way down south where it's warm, I've got my Sandy, and when I'm lonely, she comes in handy. Girls, 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 they're all made to love, made to kiss and hug and take advantage of. Girls, 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 all have one goal in life, to get some single fella and become his wife.
Join us as we celebrate St. Joseph's and St. Patrick's Day on Sunday, March 15th at Stardust Banquets. The address is 5688 North Milwaukee Avenue in Chicago. Music will be by Keith Strauss, one of our Polka Hall of Famers, and his band called Polka Confetti. The doors will open at 1:30. Music will be from 2 to 6. And admission in advance is $20 at the door. $20 in advance, $25 at the door. And this includes a corned beef and cabbage and Polish specialty buffet, prepared by Teresa Wozniak. Tickets are available by calling KNC at 847-468-0112. Don't forget, that's March 15th.
And speaking of Polka Hall of Famers, one of the hardest working Polka Hall of Famers, and that is Hank Guzevich, is going to be coming to Chicago with the Polka Family Band. And that's going to be presented by Patrick Henry on Friday, March 20th at Glendora Banquets, 10225 South Harlem Avenue in Chicago Ridge. The doors open the music starts at 8 p.m. and that's $15 per person. Once again, that's Polka Hall of Famer Hank Guzevich and the Polka Family Band, Friday, March 20th at the Glendora Banquets, presented by Patrick Henry.
Hey, Bonnie, it's the month of March upon us. It's time for some March birthdays. So we'd like to wish happy birthday on March 1st to Elaine Vaverka, March 2nd, Todd Zaganiec and Tim Verthine. On the 3rd, Tom Roshka, Ken Yagelski, Dennis Zelinsky Jr., Karen Danelchuk, and Tony Rosnick Jr.
And on March 4th, we've got Jackie Kozel and Kenneth Sesnowski. Polka Hall of Famer Dick Pillar is celebrating his birthday on March 5th, along with Stanley Martin Sr. And on March 6th, we've got Joan Pyzik and our president, Rick Rajutko. Wow. Yay! Happy birthday to our prez and to all these fine March birthday people.
Hey, Bonnie, who just had a birthday a couple of days ago?
Another person sitting over here at the radio table.
He's trying to avoid bringing it up.
Oh, beer man.
Well,
Happy birthday, Dennis.
Thank you very much. What is it I always say? The only thing worse than having a birthday is not having a birthday.
That's
So-
right.
That's right.
So thank you all very much. I had a
You're
good time. I had a
We
great
hope
weekend.
you had a great weekend.
Yes,
Yes.
and celebrating. You've been celebrating forever.
That's right.
And so the song that I've chosen for everybody for their birthdays is Everybody's Dancing Tonight. Dennis, would you dance with me right now?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
A birthday dance?
Yes. And this is by on the CD.
Everybody's dancing tonight. Polka music fills the air, it sounds so right. And all our friends are here, they have come from far and near. That's why everybody's dancing tonight. Oh, everybody's dancing tonight. Polka bands up on the stage under the light. When you dance around the floor, raise your hands and shout for more, because everybody's dancing tonight. Everybody's dancing, don't you know? At a festival, we let the good times roll. Come on, hurry, don't be late, 'cause the music starts at 8. You'll see everybody dancing tonight. Oh, everybody's dancing, you see, dancing to their favorite Polish melody. Many bands have learned to play that one Staroprańsku way. That's why everybody's dancing tonight. Everybody's dancing for fun, and this polka festival is number one. All the bands have traveled far. When you meet them at the bar, tell them everybody's dancing tonight. Oh, everybody's dancing tonight, dancing to the beat that used to be limelight. How we love to play for you, and we hope you love us too. We'll keep everybody dancing tonight.
Alrighty, and we're back on the air, everybody, and that was The Beat off the CD Meet the Beat, right, Bonnie?
Yes, that
Did I
was.
catch you
And
off
you know
guard?
that,
Well,
that
Bonnie was
album, that
dancing.
CD, I
That's
was
right.
that. I'm out of breath from dancing with Dennis. That CD was from 1998.
Wow,
So
how
talk
time
about the
flies.
staying power of a good band, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, still sounds as good now as it did when it was first released. So.
That's right, yes.
Hey, we'd like to tell everybody about something that's going to be taking place next Sunday that involves the International Polka Association along with another polka media outlet. And for those of you who listen in every Sunday here on WPNA to hear our show, of course, we appreciate all your listenership. And, of course, we appreciate being on the air here at WPNA. But many of you also know that there is another radio outlet, or I guess we call it the Internet radio outlets, that feature polka music. And one of those is the Polka Jammer Network, which is having a special weekend next week. And it's called their Jammerthon. And for those of you in the Chicagoland area, I'm sure you're familiar with the WTTW public television telethons where all weekend long they feature live and special programming to raise money for the network. Well, this is very similar. This particular weekend every year, the Polka Jammer Network puts on special broadcasts that whole weekend in an effort to raise money to keep the network broadcasting polka music. And, of course, as all of you are polka fans, as we are here at the International Polka Association, we want to support those efforts. We want to keep polka music going as long as we can, and certainly the internet is a media that could kind of keep that going at a very low cost, but it still costs money to produce those shows. So next weekend will be the Polka Jammer Network's Jammerthon, and we have something special planned for next Sunday from 1 until 3 p.m. The IPA is going to be producing a live show on the Polka Jammer Network. So for those of you who want to tune in, mark that down. It's 1 to 3 p.m. next Sunday, March the 8th. And you can tune in over the internet, of course. You can go right to their website and get online and listen to the show. We're going to be featuring live polka music by the IPA Tribute Band. We're going to have some special guests. And, of course, all of the board members are going to be there, acting as hosts for that live broadcast. So we expect it to be a lot of fun. And
we're taking requests, too.
yeah, requests and dedications. And, of course, we encourage you to donate to the Polka Jammer Network because that is the main thrust of the whole weekend. It is Jammerthon, and we want to support that network and keep the polka music on the air or on the internet, as it were. So don't forget, next Sunday, 1 to 3, get on your computer, tune in to the Polka Jammer Network, and give a listen to the live broadcast. Who knows what's going to happen because it's live, Dennis,
That's
right? Anything can happen.
That's right.
You can also go to the Jammer Network on the web and see what the gift packages are. For
That's
a certain
right.
dollar amount, you get some of the great CDs that we're playing for you today. I know I have a great hoodie.
Yeah, they have a lot of good giveaways. That's a good point, Laura. So if you donate a certain amount, of course, you can get like a Polka Jammer sweatshirt or
hat,
all kinds of
mugs.
good stuff. And then kind of shows your support of polka music as well.
And we have these wonderful CDs that if you donated money, you received, we have a number of these CDs. I've got Jammin' to the Max, Volume 1, Volume 2. I've got a Jammin' Anniversary, which was celebrating 10 years of Polka Jammer Network from 2003 to 2013.
Wow. And
so now
they're
we're
probably
12
gonna have
years.
They're probably going to have a new one for next week. As a
Probably.
giveaway.
And these are wonderful compilation CDs, digital mastering, mixing, and production by Todd Zaganyets. And there's so many various bands on here. These CDs, they have Bay State 4, Eddie Foreman, Freeze Dried Charm City, Dynatones, Rhythm and Sound, The Tones, The Boys, The Dynastics.
Hey, Bonnie, why don't we play a song off of one of those?
I've
for the
got
folks?
one coming
All
up,
right.
Dan,
Bonnie.
and this is a special surprise for you,
Hey,
Dan.
can I interrupt you just for 1 second?
Oh,
We were talking about
okay.
everything with the jammer and all that. I also put a link on our website, IPAPolkas.com, which will take you directly to that page, so you'll be able to listen directly from our website, IPAPolkas.com.
That's a
Great.
great idea.
Ah.
Makes it
Great.
even easier for the
Yep.
folks.
That's
Yep,
why
and now
you're
we've got-
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And now
my
we've
web.
got a song coming up from one of those CDs.
Ty się mi dziewczyno nie zalecaj, siwymi oczkami nie obracaj, bo ja mam zawodą dziewczynę, z urodą ja ją będę miał. Bo ja mam zawodą dziewczynę, z urodą ja ją będę miał. Mam ja ci dziewczynę w Ameryce, mam ja ci dziewczynę w Ameryce. włoski makronsone policzki, czerwone taką będę miał. Włoski makronsone policzki, czerwone taką będę miał. Dziewczęta w Chicago się zadają, dziewczęta w Chicago się zadają. Wszystkie wystrojone taką chcę mieć, żonę taką będę miał. Wszystkie wystrojone taką chcę mieć, żonę taką będę miał. Tylko mi dziewczyno nie płacz się nie, tylko mi dziewczyno nie płacz się nie. Gdy byłem z tej strony powiecie, pan żonę będziesz moja. Gdy byłem z tej strony powiecie, pan żonę będziesz moja. Hej!
And Dennis, guess what wonderful holiday is coming up soon after Lent?
Is it the bunny holiday?
It's Easter
Oh,
Sunday.
boy.
The traditional Święconka event is going on Sunday, April 5th at Polonia Banquets. The music will be provided by Tony Blazonczyk's New Phase. Doors will open at 12:30, and then there will be a family-style dinner served at 1:30. Then the music will kick up, and dancing will be going on from 2:30 to 5:30. Adults are $25. Teens, 13 to 17, are $15. Kids up to 12 years old from 4 to 12 is $10. Little kids are, of course, free. We love to see the little kids at all those events.
Yep.
Tickets are available at Bel Air. Call them 708-594-5182.
And after Easter, the party continues on Dingus Day, and we'll be heading over to Indiana, to the South Bend, Indiana area. The first stop is always the Crumpstown Conservation Club, and that'll be Tony Blazonczyk and the New Phase, 9 a.m. That's right, Laura, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. You know,
I don't wake up that early.
Yeah, but you know what? When you walk in those doors, you do, because that's one of the best rockin' parties that this area has seen.
It was very fun, but you're
and-
not being truthful. You don't wake up at 9. You wake up at 4 in the morning to get on the bus at 5, to get there by 6.
You can take a little nap in the car.
And then you
on the
lose an
way.
hour because
and then
of
you
South
lose an
Bend.
hour.
Hey, but you know what? It's worth it.
It's fun.
Because we go to Crumpstown and celebrate Dingus Day. And once again, be with Tony Blazonczyk and all the New Phase on Dingus Day, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., and that'll be Eastern Standard Time. And then the party doesn't end there. Just keep going. Kenny Barkowiak and all the sound stations will be playing at the ZB Falcons just down the street on Sheridan Road in South Bend. I believe they start at 2 p.m., so you just go from one party right to the other and just keep Dingus Day going.
You know what I think is really cool is the whole town takes off the day.
That's right.
Like the employers are okay with it.
Right.
Because they know no one's going to show up.
Right, so they just,
They
you know,
take
it's
off.
like, it's Indiana's hunting, first day of hunting season
Yeah.
like in Wisconsin.
Really cool.
So yeah, and Kenny Barkowiak was nice enough to send me a couple tunes off of his For Old Time's Sake CD. So we're going to play one from the sound stations called I Remember Polka.
Ja zawsze chodziłem na polskie zabawy, tam piękne młode panie sobie ulały. Poznałem przyjaźń jedna jak mi tańczyli. Koledzy wszystkie moje dla mnie śpiewali. Księże bracie, że bo już czas, nigdy dziewczynę masz. I on płachać łonacie, będzie życie wesołe. Czerwona, tak jak malina, ta dziewczyna do nieba dla mnie wysłała. Nigdy ja nie zapomnę, jak mi tańczyli. Koledzy wszystkie moje dla mnie śpiewali. Księże bracie, bo już czas, nigdy se dziewczynę masz. I ją kochać polacie, będzie życie wesołe.
When you lose a loved one, the last thing you want to worry about is whether the funeral director you choose will personally attend to your needs with compassion and detail. Jeffrey Andrzunas and his staff at the Richard Midway Funeral Home care about the people they serve. Honesty, straightforwardness, and fair pricing are just a few of the traditions at the Richard Midway Funeral Home. If and when the time arises, whether it be today or perhaps you are thinking about prearranged funerals, call Jeffrey Andrzunas at 773-767-1840. That's 773-767-1840. The Richard Midway Funeral Home is located at 5749 South Archer Avenue in the heart of Chicago's Southwest Side. For thoughtful, sympathetic peace of mind, contact the staff at the Richard Midway Funeral Home at 773-767-1840. There is no obligation.
Hey, Dennis, earlier you were talking about Dingus Day in Crumbstown or South Bend, Indiana.
Right.
Of course, one of the biggest Dingus Day celebrations that takes place in the United States happens in Buffalo every year. And just kind of wanted to give a shout out to some of the events and to let the people know, let the listeners know that in Dingus Day, or on Dingus Day, of course, the day after Easter in Buffalo, it's an extremely big holiday. They do shut down the town. Over 100,000 people show up at various venues all around the town. A lot of great polka music is featured at these venues. Of course, you got Lenny Gamulka out there, the News, the Buffalo Touch will be out there, John Gooda, Polka Family, Polka Country. So it's a big celebration. I think it starts on Easter night at several of the venues, and then goes through the entire day on Monday and into the wee hours of Monday night. So don't forget, if you're out in the Buffalo area, or you're looking for a fun thing to do on Easter weekend, head on out to Dingus Day in Buffalo.
And also, I'm sorry, go ahead, Dennis.
No, I was just going to say, whether you're in Indiana or Buffalo, it's great to see that the Dingus Day traditions are being carried forward and being celebrated.
Yeah, and actually we should mention as well, I know Cleveland is starting to really get into the celebration of Dingus Day as well. So there's probably some events going on in Cleveland. I'm sure if you Googled Dingus Day in Cleveland, you'd probably find out some of the events going on there as well. So
yeah, or
mark
maybe
it
we
on
can
your
dig
calendars.
something up, put on future shows, or
Right.
hopefully they put things on our website and on their events. We can check it out there as well.
And I'd like to remind everybody about Patrick Henry's Wisconsin Dells Polka Fest coming up April 24th through 26th at the Chula Vista Resort. Several of the bands performing will be polka country musicians: Tony Blazonczyk's New Phase, Molly B, The News, Craig Ebel and Diversico, Benjamin Gaboda and Polka Pack, The Natural Talent, and Chad Brzezilski. Also, special appearance by
Who is that, Laura?
Larry Trojak. 2 buses will be run, one from central Wisconsin. You can call Betty about that, 715-498-4171. And a 3-day weekend bus trip will be running from Chicago. And you can call Patrick Henry about that, 773-889-6811. And I'd like to play this next song.
You know what, Laura? That was one good occasion where it's a good thing we didn't have video going on during that announcement.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all I'm going to say.
Some things are better off not seen.
Exactly.
This next CD I have is by the Good Time Dutchman. Several of you might know our good friend Lynn Tull from Wisconsin, and she has a family band. And they have a new CD out. And this song is actually vocals are by Lynn, and this is called Lilies in the Moonlight.
Lilies in the moonlight underneath my window. There I will be waiting, waiting for my true love. There I will be waiting, waiting for my true love. When my love comes to me, where the lilies blossom, chapel bells are ringing, the birds are sweetly singing. Chapel bells are ringing, and the birds are sweetly singing. Lilies in the moonlight underneath my window. There I will be waiting, waiting for my true love. There I will be waiting, oh, waiting for my true love. When my love comes to me, where the lilies blossom, chapel bells are ringing, and the birds are sweetly singing. Chapel bells are ringing, and the birds are sweetly singing.
And the 9th annual Memorial Gift of Life Dance in honor of Lisa Marie Biskup is once again going to be going on Saturday, April 25th in Wyandotte, Michigan. And performing that evening will be the Boys from Maryland, the Crew Brothers from Buffalo, New York, and Accordions A Go-Go. And there will be a special guest appearance by the legendary Hall of Famer Mitch Biskup. Adults are $20. Kids 13 and under are free. The doors will open around 5 o'clock, and music will start up at 5:30 and go all the way till 12 o'clock. And if you would like information or would like to make any tax-deductible donations, please call Ron or Sue Biskup, 810-588-6900. 6266. There will be a Polish kitchen and door prizes and all. It's a really good event. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah, and all
here.
the proceeds go for a very, very good charity. I think that's the 9th annual, and I believe that over $100,000 or close to it has been raised already. So it's a great event. We ask everybody to come out and support that one. Once again, Saturday, April the 25th in Wyandotte, Michigan.
And in
in-
conjunction with that, we've got the Festival of Friendship, which is a bus trip going to Wyandotte on Saturday, April 25th. The bus will leave Glendora House at 9 a.m. It's $160 per person, double occupancy, $195 per person for single occupancy. And that includes your motor coach transportation, refreshments and sandwiches on the bus, refreshments and sandwiches at the hotel, overnight stay at Comfort Suites, admission to the dance, and a breakfast. And so for those reservations, please contact Dave Ulichki at 312-315-2215, or you can send in a $25 deposit to Polonia, and that address is 4604 South Archer Avenue. But once again, call Dave, let him know, and his number is 312-315-2215.
So there you go. If you want to go and support a really good event, which is a fundraising polka dance, and then you can have a lot of fun on the bus if you'd like to go from Chicago.
And you know, Laura, the fun begins before that bus leaves the parking lot. What was it that one year you left my suitcase in a parking lot? You literally had to go back and get my suitcase.
Actually, mine was on the ground too.
Yeah.
Luckily, I caught it.
Yeah.
Isn't that the bus driver's
Is that your
job
idea
to,
of-
Well, that's
to
what-
make sure everything's on the bus?
That's what, yeah. Everybody's pointing to everybody else, and here's a suitcase. Like, hey, what about those? Anyway, enough about that.
And what happens on the bus stays
So,
on
Bonnie,
the
you
bus.
got a Crew Brothers song for us to play?
I do. You know how
Just
much
like
I love
they're going
my
to be
cruise.
appearing, just like they're going to be sounding in Wyandotte if you go out to Wyandotte, right?
That's right.
You're the Crew Brothers.
When this whole world gets me down and there's no love to be found, I close my eyes and soon I find I made a playground in my mind where the children laugh and the children play, and we sing a song all day. My name is Michael, I've got a nickel, I've got a nickel shiny and new. I'm gonna buy me all kinds of candy, that's what I'm gonna do. My name is Michael, I've got a nickel, I've got a nickel shiny and new. I'm gonna buy me all kinds of candy, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, the wonders that I find in the playground in my mind, in a world used to be. Close your eyes and follow me, where the children laugh and the children play, and we sing a song all day. My name is Michael, I've got a nickel, I've got a nickel shiny and new. I'm gonna buy me all kinds of candy, that's what I'm gonna do.
let's keep the music going here. We've got one by Steve Meisner and his band, one written by his father, Vern Meisner, who is a Polka Hall of Famer, one called El Real Drive Polka.
Everybody sing la 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 la
All right, as we are closing off another version of the IPA Polka Show with Steve Meisner in the background, just want a quick reminder today to come to the Pack the Pantry Dance, sponsored by our friends, Bella Enterprises. That's at Glendora Banquets, and it's for the Helping Hands Food Pantry. So please come on out and listen to the music of Bob Cole and the Misty Blues from 1:30 to 5:30, $12 payable at the door, and please bring some food items as a donation to the Helping Hands Pantry. So I'm going to say goodbye.
Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good weekend.
We'll see all of you at Glendora.
Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great weekend. And we're going to end the show with a brand new release by Polka Hall of Famer and one of our board members, Mr. Eddie Gutza, who just released his latest recording called Still Playing Polkas. And here's one of the cuts from that release. It's called Uciekawa. So have a great polka weekend, everybody.
Ja bez roboty jestem wesoły, bom sobie popił dobrego żały, dobrego żały, dobre.
Czarna koza, białe wołki. Czarna koza, białe wołki. Uciekała, 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 uciekała na potoki. Uciekała, 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 uciekała na potoki. A ja za nią jak za panią. A ja za nią jak za panią. Rozwalułem, 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 rozwalułem ocy z panią. Rozwalułem, rozwalułem, rozwalłem ocy z panią. Zacząłem mnie odcyganić. Zacząłem mnie odcyganić. Mimo